position in the Stanley Tools car, the Manheim Auctions green machine of Harry Gant.
And Hermie Sadler has a flat tire going down the back straightaway. Oh!
And Robert Presley could not slow down and miss him in time. And he hits the wall. The caution is out.
And Robert Presley hit it almost head on. In front of that budget gourmet car, shortened by about 4.5 to 5 feet.
And look at Hermie Sadler. He had banged the wall. We had not seen that. He had banged the wall with the entire right side of his car.
Don Beverly owned machine of Hermie Sadler, car number 25.
Drew takes a look, and I said, I think they're going to forget about working on this car because there's only, well, they got to work on it, got to get off pit road. And there's Robert Presley's car, the budget gourmet.
As you said, Jerry, he hit that wall almost head on when he shot over through there. He ran in on Hermie Sadler so fast that he could not get stopped, and he couldn't make a move to dodge him and hit him, and just shot Robert right straight in the wall.
So that is our winner, Mark Martin.
And Mark Martin will win for the second time in a row from the pole. Now he can't run out of gas, which he won't, of course, and I don't think he'll hit anything on this last half mile. Of course, he's been dodging bullets all day long. Tommy Houston pulls up alongside Mark Martin. Tommy looks like he thought the race was over, but Tommy better stay out there for one more lap.
Yeah, that reminded me of Gil Yarborough at
Daytona.
When Richard Petty won his 200. There was a couple of laps to go, and Gil drove in the pits.
And who ended up finishing second?
I finished fourth. I think he beat me. I think I finished fourth that day. But here comes Mark Martin. He's coming. What's he doing?
He's coming down pit road. Wait a minute, Mark. The race is not over.
And Mark
Martin had pulled in. David Green was winning this race.
David Green is going to win the race as Mark Martin has pulled down pit road.
I don't believe it.
Have you ever seen a situation? I mean, the white flag was waving so clearly.
Benson will keep the point lead over Terry Labonte. And David Green, who came in here 24th in points after a very tough start to the season, is on his way back toward the front. White flag in the air, checker to follow, David Green.
Chad Little comes off a corner sideways there. He didn't give up. I tell you, he ran the last lap as hard as the first.
And Chad Little ran down to within a second and a half of David Green at the checkered flag. Balance of the field.
At least the third place man, Randy LaJoie. But David Green started from the pole, ends in front, but it's been a tough road getting there. But he has gotten back, and some happy fellows down in the Caterpillar pit area. Super job for David Green. But Buddy Baker, you hit it on the head, and I'm sure we'll hear about it in Victory Lane. Keeping your cool, stay patient, and look, there's not a blemish on that race car.
That's a pretty sight when you're leading the race. See that white flag, especially when you're not getting the pressure right on your rear bumper. You know, you can just kind of bring it home.
David's been very patient today. Comes up on Jeff Purvis. He'll come to the stripe. And for the second time in 1996, David Green picks up the victory in the Busch Grand National Series. A very happy Caterpillar crew. Saw Buzz McCall here yesterday. The team owners here. This is the battle for position. And Dick Trickle gets by Dennis Setzer to take over 7th spot on the last couple of laps. So Trickle, maybe with the drive of the afternoon, up from 41st to finish 7th. But the hats go off to David Green. We'll talk to the winner at Victory Lane when we come back.
There. David Green has caught the leader, Johnny Sauter. They take the white flag, 1.33 miles to go. Green looks to the inside. Sauter, though, will beat him to turn 1.
Johnny didn't close the door. He made like he was going to close the door, but didn't close it. David's got a run coming up out of turn 2. He's alongside.
They nearly touch midway down the back straightaway. It's a horsepower battle to turn number 3. David Green wins it. Sauter will try to come back on the outside.
Wow, what a move. David Green pulled it off.
David Green on the white flag took the lead and has won here at Nashville.
Woo! What a finish.
David Green has won it in dramatic fashion. Johnny Sauter was able to hold on until the very end. But David Green, the former Busch Series champion, has found his way back to Victory Lane.
turn 2. Final set of corners coming up. David Green got the lead from Kevin Harvick just after a restart at lap 153. Harvick supplied pressure, but David has not faltered. The former NASCAR Busch Series champion is going to get his second win of 2003. For a second week in a row, the Busch Series regulars hold off the ambushers, and David Green wins in New Hampshire. Harvick finishes second, Kenseth third, Vickers fourth, Wimmer fifth. Scott Riggs, the point leader entering the day, 14th, the first car, one lap down. And the experienced veteran of David Green.
Somewhere in the vicinity of.
Yes. Okay, good start, good start.
Hamilton Jr., David Green, Greg Biffle, Kevin Harvick, Jason Keller, the top 5. 1 lap to go at Kansas. Green to the inside. Oh, Jr.'s in trouble. Into the wall in turn 1.
Oh, no.
He either missed a shift or ran out of gas.
They have not called for the caution. So they'll race back to the finish line because of where Hamilton Jr.'s car is. They're going to let him race back to the stripe. David Green is going to pick up the win.
It is, from what I understand, the rule is not supposed to happen that way. I'll be very interested to see how this plays out.
Third win of 2003 for David Green, and they get the caution flag at the finish line. Here's the thing. All right, Mark, go ahead, Matt.
They asked Bobby Jr. what happened. He said, dude, it fluttered.
Gas?
Or vapor locked.
Vapor locked. And you know, as cold as it is, you wouldn't think, but there's so much underhood temperature in these cars that it boils that fluid.
But that is not going to work. In fact, Boyer had to jump out of the gas there, try to drive him hard off a 2, and David Green got away.
Maybe Davey didn't show him everything this time.
It's been a long time since David Green's won a race. October 2003, Kansas City, but he's done it in Colorado Springs today. David Green leads only 2 laps on the day, the last 2, and he's the winner at Pikes Peak.
Good stuff.
What a finish.